What is going on, Wargaming? What is this? Is that going to be our new perfect heavy tank in World of Tanks that has basically everything? MBT-B, also known as main battle tank B. More about that in a second, because it is actually quite nuts, guys. Also, in today's video, Udes 03 Old 3 is entering Supertest. Let's talk about that. But I'm going to start off the video talking about SD62 version 2 very quickly, because I know, guys, I covered this tank a couple days ago in one of my other videos, but they decided to do quite a weird thing with it. It already was rebalanced, and as you remember previously when I was talking about this vehicle, it was a tier 9 light tank, but now it is a tier 10 light tank. It still keeps its the reverse auto reloading feature. You know, when your magazine is empty, you reload the fastest. They bumped up the standard penetration a bit. The premium penetration is the same. Gun handling is the same. Mobility is slightly better. It had a 31.6 power to weight ratio, but now it has 35, and also more hit points, of course. Armoring and everything else remains the same. So SD62 version 2, very interesting reverse auto reloading light tank, now a tier 10, a bit more balanced, I would say so. Next up, Udes 03 Old 3. This is the Swedish medium tank with hydro pneumatic suspension. You know, like Udes 1516 or like STB1. If you slow down enough, you can increase your gun depression or get more gun depression out from that. And this vehicle has been actually in the game files, or they first talked about this vehicle 3 years ago in 2019, at the end of 2019, 3-4 years ago, something like that. So let's see what it has to offer now, because it really feels like a battle pass tank or something like this. Not sure though. Let's see. Firepower 360 alpha, 460 with high explosive, 252 penetration with standard round, 284 with premium APCR. So it has APCR as a standard round and APCR as a premium round as well. And very weird, you only get 32 extra millimeters of penetration. Such a little penetration is something you do not see too often in higher tiers. Reload time for the full magazine is 23 seconds, and in that time you load in 3 shells, because this is the magazine size as well. Reload time between shots is 3 seconds, so you are able to empty your clip in 6 seconds after your first shot, and you're able to deal 3 times 360 alpha. Aiming time 2 seconds is not bad. Dispersion at 0.33 is also not bad. So gun handling, at least on paper, seems quite nice. But how is the stabilization? Nobody knows that yet. And the maximum gun depression is -13 degrees. Very, very flexible on most of the maps in World of Tanks. Gun elevation 20 degrees. 40 shells it can carry, or it can carry 40 shells in total. So firepower, auto reloading gun, you know, nothing too crazy, honestly speaking. Mobility, 65 top speed, very nimble vehicle, top speed wise at least, 20 moving backwards, 650 horsepower engine, giving it 21.7 power to weight ratio. Hull traverse speed 50 degrees per second, turret traverse speed 40 degrees per second. Overall mobility seems to be quite nice. Once again, 65 top speed is nothing to laugh about, right? Survivability 1600 hit points, hull armor 35, 20, so very, very, very little hull armor, but you know, this is basically like all the Swedish tanks, they count on the angle, they count on the auto ricochet angles. You just need high or big enough of a caliber to go through it, and in this case 120 mil plus is definitely enough. Also, the turret armor is nothing special, 66, 30 and 20, so it has quite a thick gun mantlet and quite a nice slope, but once again, if you angle it even slightly, the sides gets penetrated easily. So overall, the armoring is definitely not going to be the bread and butter of this tank, at least what it feels like right now. And you have to watch out for that. 390 meters view range, and this is Udes 03 Old 3. I would say about the firepower, yes, you know, having only 23-second reload time for the full magazine to dish out 3 times 360 alpha, this definitely adds a lot of flexibility to this vehicle, comparing it to Char Futur, for example, which has quite a long reload time and 4-second reload time between shot as well. So Definitely a bit more flexible, but what do you think about that? Udes 03, let me know, ladies and gentlemen. It definitely is not as intriguing of a tank in today's video as this one. MBT-B. I wonder when is tier 11 coming. Now, I was looking at this turret. For a solid minute, and I do not understand what is going on over there. I was zooming in, I was zooming out, but I still didn't understand. Because this turret has so many itsy-bitsy thingy-mingies over there. It has so many gadgets over there. I wonder if those are just those invisible things to hide the weak spots, or how many weak spots this turret is going to have, because it doesn't seem to have that many commander hatches, if any at all. Also, the gun mantlet is quite thick, and overall how this tank looks like, how it is angled, the frontal area, the armor values, it seems pretty damn tough vehicle. And I would say it is easier to talk about what this tank doesn't have, other than what it has, you know, because firepower, guys. 420 alpha, 515 with high explosive. 265 millimeters of penetration with AP round, 330 with heat, and 125 with high explosive. So it has 420 alpha, which is nice, right? It has very high standard penetration, it has very high heat premium penetration, and it has very high explosive penetration. So far it has everything. 9-second stock reload time, 2-second aiming time, 0.34 dispersion. And just to top it all off, minus 10 degrees of gun depression, just to make it flexible in basically every single position. 20 degrees of gun elevation, 45 shells in total. And I'm going to show you some more DPM numbers, comparing it to the Chieftain as well in a second. So firepower seems quite nutty, right? High DPM. Mobility, 45 top speed, 15 moving backwards, 800 horsepower engine, giving it just, you know, beautiful 17.8 power to weight ratio, 45 degrees hull rotation speed, so not sluggish, 32 turret rotation speed. Mobility, once again, pretty nice. 50 with Bounty Turbo, or most likely this tank is going to be played with the Bone Turbo. 51 top speed, just like that. And more power to weight ratio, more everything. Survivability, 2200 hit points. So it doesn't have the most hit points, because I guess because of how tough it is, right? Hull armor 290, 45. 200, I don't know where, maybe lower plate, maybe all around, but it is very nicely angled, as we saw before. Turret 350, 150 and 40. For this type of vehicle, 3D armor model is definitely needed, and this is what we do not have right now, because this is definitely going to make or break the survivability, because it doesn't have too many hit points. I'm afraid it has very good armor because of that. 420 meters view range, because why not, right? Let's add it the most view range this game has right now on any vehicle. 420 is what the best view range tanks have by default. And it has 4 crew members: commander, gunner, driver and loader. MBT, ladies and gentlemen. So let's put that side by side with the Chieftain right now. Chieftain has 440 alpha. It has 270 penetration, so it has 20 more alpha. It has 5 millimeters better standard penetration. Nice, very nice. But MBT loads faster, and loads quite a lot faster. It has faster rotation speed, same gun elevation angles, better aiming time, 1.92 second aiming time with 100% crew, 0.33 accuracy with 100% crew once again, and DPM is 300 better than on Chieftain. 2920 with 100% crew, without any equipment units, without food, without brothers in arms, ladies and gentlemen. Firepower, quite nutty, right? Nominal armor values, as you can see, it has way better armor value in the front as on the Chieftain, but maybe because it doesn't have such a slopey action going on over there. And I don't know what is going on with the turret, because right now we have no visible weak spots or 3D armor model to show, but it doesn't seem to have commander hedge action. It seems to be pretty damn strong, right? This is what we can tell right now, at least. On the top of that, turret, basically the same as Chieftain, but Chieftain turret, we know that it doesn't have weak spots, it is very nicely sloped. It has tiny commander hedge at the back, you know, but overall, you get my point. Top speed or mobility, you can see that the speed's basically the same, but this tank just gets almost 1.5 better power to weight ratio, and it also has a lot better hull rotation speed compared to the Chieftain. And it has 10 meters extra view range as well. So compared to the Chieftain, I can say that MBT-B is not looking bad, ladies and gentlemen. Or what the hell do you think about this? Is this going to be Clan Wars reward vehicle? Is this going to be some other kind of reward vehicle? Or is this ever going to see daylight? Only time will tell. Ladies and gentlemen, this was me. This was my video for you today with a little scary tank action. What do you think about all of that? Let me know in the comment section down below. That is me done. Stay awesome, guys. Stay beautiful, stay sexy, take care, and bye.